I have seen a lot of people get dragged while they're wearing cowboy boots, and I think I know why. Technically, because these do not have a heel, they could slip all the way through the stirrup. Like so. These are not up to cowboy standards apparently, but they are similar to your cowboy boots. They do not have as high of an arch, I don't think, as your traditional cowboy boot. The reason I think that cowboy boots get stuck in stirrups is because they have such a high arch. And that just encourages people to put their foot all the way in until their heel hits the stirrup. And then your stirrup is going to be sitting in the arch of your boot, and this is going to cause the boot to kind of lock in. And if you fell off, your boot is now trapped in there, and it's not going to slip out easily because it's being pinched in the arch of the boot and the top of the boot. And we know boots are not very bendy, so if your foot gets in this position, you're going to be dragged. Unlike if you're wearing a tennis shoe and you have the proper foot posture and your heel down, you fall out, and so does the shoe. Yes, technically your foot could slide all the way through with gym shoes, but it's not about the footwear, it's about the posture. And I think it happens to Western riders most frequently because they are not taught proper foot posture. From what I've seen, a lot of Western trainers do not teach their students proper foot posture because they see it as a refining thing that English riders do, and they don't see it as that important. But BS with that. Maybe it's my unpopular opinion, but I think every single equestrian, doesn't matter the discipline, should be taught and should know from day one the proper way to hold your foot in a stirrup, because it's extremely important and it can keep you from being dragged by your horse. It's not just something that English riders learn to look fancy or whatever. A lot of times I think Western riders look over the aspects of proper riding posture, like your shoulder, hip, heel alignment, because they think that it's just an English thing to have to hold yourself in a proper position. But that's not the case. The reason we need proper posture is because it gives us a quiet seat. It ensures that we have a well-fitting saddle to us, not just the horse. And you have a safer, deeper seat when you have a proper seat. So to have proper foot posture, you want to have the sole of your foot in the stirrup, because that's where you want your weight. That is your balance point, to have your sole of your foot on your stirrup. So right behind your toes, the widest part of your foot is the sole of your foot, and that's where you're going to keep your stirrup. And your heel is just going to be not too far down because you don't want to push your foot forward, but comfortable and relaxed and down enough so that it's lower than the rest of your foot, so that your foot's not going to sink into your stirrup. Because if your toes are like this, your foot's going to slip further into your stirrup, and you're going to have this situation where this stirrup comes all the way back here, and this is really bad. This is how you get dragged because your foot's not going to come out of here easily. If your stirrup is getting stuck in the arch of your boot, that is not good.